Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Are you ready for a super long overdue video? Well, if so, stay tuned. This is just the swatches for the mysteries from the Crescent City collection that launched by Ethereal way back in October of 2023, which means I had these mysteries since like November. So if you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And we'll get into it first with I've Got You. And I am just staring at this polish now and I'm like, I have to wear this. This was from the Hunt Mystery Colors and it's a dove gray base full of violet pearlescent shimmer. So I keep telling myself I don't like pearlescent shimmer. I don't need it. It's not that great. And I don't know what the big deal is anyway. And then Megan makes a polish with pearlescent shimmer. And I'm not sure, but I think my issue is the fact that all of the pearlescent shimmers that I used to see in the stores in nail polishes were silver. So if it's a violet pearlescent shimmer, I am all over it. I'm down for it. So I swatched this one in 3 coats over the swatch wheel under cool toned artificial lighting, and I was just enamored with it. But we've got more polishes to check out, and I think the reason why it took me so long to do this video is I am not sure of pronunciations. So I apologize in advance, and please go ahead and let me know down below what it's supposed to sound like. So Athalar or Athalar is a storm but sheer gray full of blue pearlescent shimmer. Again, we are here with the pearlescent shimmer, and I cannot help but think of how many of these polishes I missed out on because I told myself I didn't like pearlescent shimmer, and it turns out that I actually really do. Also, is anyone else uncomfortable saying characters' names out loud, even though you've read the book and it was just fine for you to pronounce it whatever way inside your head? And now, anytime anybody talks to you about the character, you get just a twinge of anxiety? Let me know down in the comments. In the meantime, we're moving on to the Ruhn Mystery Colors, and this is Ruhn knew 3 things with absolute certainty. This one, interestingly enough, has a grape purple base full of green to violet to blue shifty shimmer. And boy, can we see it. So on that first coat, it's already looking magnificent. But you know how we do, at least 3 coats before we say we're done. So I am seeing it in the second coat, and immediately I am smitten. It's so beautiful, but also it could be the fact that I have a really huge affinity for teals and blues and greens and purple, especially when you overlap them with some shimmers. That brings us to Star Sword, and this one is a deepened violet purple with pink to orange shimmer and holographic flakies. So yeah, I think we've already talked about my obsession with holographic flakies, but I don't think we have talked that much about pink to orange shimmer and how much that sunset shade just always makes me happy. So com combined with a deepened violet purple base, I kind of feel like this one was just meant to be. I was meant to fall in love with it. If I wasn't, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So the first coat is beautiful, of course, but it becomes extremely impressive on the second coat. And I think that's why I always do at least 2 coats, even when it seems like it's going to be a 1 coat kind of polish. And we are moving on to the Bryce Mystery Colors. And yeah, I am super excited. This one is Sweetheart, and it is a cherry red with blue to violet shimmer and sparks of orange shimmer. Okay, so we've got blue to violet and a little bit of orange shimmer in it. So I'm seeing a little bit of it maybe at the edges, but mostly that blue to violet shimmer is taking over, making this look more like a fuchsia instead of a cherry red. So I appreciate the mixture of colors, and given my intense like of fuchsia, it's definitely something I'm pleased with. Next up is BB. This one is a bright candy apple red with gold to orange shifty shimmer. Now, if there was any polish in this whole mystery bunch that I knew I was gonna love from the moment I saw it, it was this one. And then I saw it when I started swatching it, and it looked kind of pink to me. But seeing as I like pinks, I don't think that's a problem at all. So we go in with the second coat, and that's when the candy apple red really shines through, and I feel like I have found the best of the bunch because I mean, I am still in my red era. So anytime I come across a red, a bright red, an intense red, it drives me wild. So right now we're doing a quick review of the polishes that we have seen so far. The two pearlescents, the two shimmers, one with hollow flakies, and then we've got some more shimmers but in the red family. So this brings us to the Lehabah mystery shades, and I am so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And this is Lele, or it could be something entirely different from what my imagination thinks. It is described as a smoky paprika base with red to gold to green shifting shimmer. So to me, I was seeing coral on that first coat, and then I was like, there's never anything as simple as a coral ever in an ethereal polish. So I popped on that second coat, and that's where the magic happened. So that brings us to the last polish. This one is I'm With My Friends, a candlelit peach base full of red to gold to green shimmer. And I am just so excited about this one. I'm not going to say why because I don't know if everyone's read the books, and I am not going to talk too much and give away anything. So, I'm already friends with Peach, I think, at this point, as far as polishes go. So I was happy to go ahead and get into that second coat to see Peach. And speaking of, I feel like it's worth mentioning that my first Peach polish that I actually really loved was Dreamtide from Ethereal. Go figure. Are we coming full circle? Is that what's happening? So I saw this peach and I was immediately like, yes, I think we need more peaches in collections. But I don't know when is the best time to fit them in. So maybe mysteries are the best place to put these very awesome colors. And I did have a note here that says Lehabah shades, when put near each other, are meant to create a flame color palette. And I think that was extremely successful, especially swatched next to BB and Sweetheart as well. So I myself am quite pleased with the colors, and I feel like I really need to wear these soon. The cooler months are coming up, and then I also feel like some of these would make great holiday polishes as well. Let me know down in the comments what you would wear these for. Did you purchase any? And are you in love with the ones you got? Or are you still in the process of trying to trade for one that you missed out on? Thank you all so much for watching. If you're part of my nail fam, I am sending out virtual hugs. Thank you for everything you do. Don't forget to share, like, comment, all of the algorithm thingies that the system likes. It really helps my channel, and I'll appreciate any little bit you do. As always, be kind to yourself and each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!